Finally. It has been a while since you struck an agreement with Beidou to go to Inazuma together. You decide to check on how things are progressing. I am so excited for this.
Time to go.
Sure is, Kazuha. Sorry I'm dragging you back there.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
About traveling to Inazuma.
I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? It's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Honestly, I'm just surprised that you've been there before.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
It seems our intel has arrived.
The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement.
Oh, that's poetic.
Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, Catherine.
It's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it. There's Catherines everywhere. What the heck?
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
As it always is.
Thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I even purposely put Lumine back on my team just because I'm super excited for her to get Electro. Although I honestly still haven't properly built her, but that's a problem for later me. There she is. I see her. Beidou!
Ah, you finally made it.
Sure did.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Oops, sorry. It's an honor to be aboard.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Oh, she's so pretty. This is so cute. Oh, hi. Oh. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that was amazing. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Hi. Oh my god.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
Give me a second. I need to recover. First of all, I just want to say it was so cute how excited Lumine was on the boat. She was just so happy to be there and was so fascinated by everything.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. This is Thoma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you, Thoma. Oh my god, is his ear pierced? Give me a second.
Thoma, these two are...
No need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Surely the rumors exaggerate.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Thoma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Thoma. If he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Thanks, Fado.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Kazuha.
I'm just imagining Kazuha just like hiding behind some barrels or like literally in a box just below deck. Beto, come back. You know I'm not supposed to be here.
Until next time, traveler, remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
First things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Oh, okay then.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Except you, Thoma. You must be new here.
Yeah, could you tell by my outfit? And the floating companion?
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
I'm gonna be honest. We're here to find my brother.
I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules, my apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers for your kind perusal.
Thank you, Thoma.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
We just got here and Paimon's already picking her fights.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
Oh, so he's a prankster.
Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency.
More processing.
They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Welcome or not, we don't have a choice.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well.
Okay.
Let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
One branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
Haven't heard of anything. Got any chests? I can't steal from any of you guys, really? Wow, that's so pretty.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yeah?
Yes, please.
I mean, yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million for a processing fee? Are you serious?
Oh my gosh.
1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. You can trust my math.
I'm sorry, Paimon. I only have 1 million because I spent it all in trying to level Kazuha before this. This is where we have to part ways, Paimon.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
That's so expensive.
These two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Mr. Thoma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
I mean, yeah, that is a major discount, but that's still quite expensive.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
Oh.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, Fine, as you wish, Mr. Thoma. I will make a record.
What's it like having pretty privilege, Thoma?
Much obliged.
Gosh darn it. Oh, okay.
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. Processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Oh.
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
I understand now. That's terrible. That's genuinely really terrible, but I get it. But that's terrible.
It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
That's blatant oppression against Outlanders.
Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
This sucks.
The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep, and as well as advancing commercial interests. The association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. It's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
The Raiden Shogun feels further away than ever.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the real purpose of your trip. Given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. The Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
I still have to find a way. I need answers. I need to understand why my brother is the way he is right now. He sent me on a crazy journey that I was planning on going on anyways, but he was right there and he said, no, keep going. What? What do you mean keep going? Sorry, I got personally offended really quickly. But like, I'm desperate. I need to be able to run around this entire place freely.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
And is that likely?
Probably not.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Excuse me? Could you not have led with that?
Wow, the Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
It will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. You understand?
Oh, how much more are we talking?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora.
Oh.
There's no real cost as such. If this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Are you kidding me? Really? I'm never done running around and helping other people. Why can't people just help me plainly as is without me having to do something for them? My brother is missing. Where's Dom Toretto when I need him?
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
I don't feel very happy right now, Thoma. I'm feeling very overwhelmed by this place already.
You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay, but all I want to do is go up to that fancy-looking statue up there and get my electro powers and be all cool and stuff, Thoma. Where is your crafting table? I need to make myself a treasure compass here already. You! Hello there.
Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Luckily, we had a friend with us.
That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the Association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku Decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on retail, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow?
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure, at least. I know one way to fix it. It's called me wielding a sword and beating some people up. Seems to be the only thing I know how to do.
So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
I'll rough him up, don't worry. He'll bring that price down.
It's a vicious cycle, the consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
This is absurd treatment.
We've tried communicating with the commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland, I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
They're really bleeding them dry.
Easy fix, Paimon. We make them bleed until they're dry. In a more literal sense.
What do you think we should do?
The vendor does... Wait, hold on. My brain just, how do I read that? The vendor does sound like a fishy character.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
That's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, may just let his guard down. Our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Uh-huh.
I can't thank you enough for helping me out. You're always welcome at the International Trade Association.
Thank you. But I do have a teapot that I carry with me, and I think that suffices. Is this you? Are you the guy? You seem like you're the guy.
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yes, we just arrived.
What do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business.
Okay, go ahead, do it.
Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Kurisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
No.
They're wasting their time. The price is non-negotiable. Not by a single Mora.
Do you think it can become non-negotiable if I just kind of held you under the water that just happens to be behind you?
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place. And they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
You're going to be in seriously hot water. I will boil you.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Let's go talk to Thoma.
Let's check back in with him.
Why can't I just like yoink it from him right here? Dang it! How did you do that? You're crazy. Thoma, this guy's being mean. I don't like him.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
No.
We're having a little trouble.
You're going to have to help us help you.
Tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
That guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. He seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
I mean, with a name such as Werner, I would not assume he is from Inazuma.
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Seems like a Mondstadter to me.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Lea and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer!
I don't have any pity on this guy.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
That's awfully optimistic of you. I happen to not hold the same values. I'll go back and talk to him again.
Is that all you need to know?
Apparently, yeah.
It sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
Guilt tripping. Just watch Thoma. I'm gonna girl boss him so hard. Girl boss. Gaslight. Gatekeep.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Who are we, Kazuha? It was the wind that led me back here to you.
Where's this coming from?
A bard's serenade would be perfect right now.
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
I know what'll be good. Here, a dandelion seed, so you can make yourself some dandelion wine.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
Let the wind lead.
My hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
Shh, shush, Paimon.
Trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
The sound of the ocean?
Oh my gosh! So I can either go cheap and tasty chop suey, or grilled tigerfish. Get it while it's hot. I think I know my choice.
Lea Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames of virtue spread to all, and never be extinguished.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
My god. This one. Definitely this one.
Wait, stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people have supported you in the past.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
Exactly.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
Come get a drink with your friends from the association.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
I'm sure if you explained the whole story to them, they'd understand.
Come on, you scaredy cat. You messed up, but now it's time to make things right. Get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru, Keijiro and his companions.
Keijiro.
They start by overtaxing the merchants. Then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
What the heck?
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
Uh-huh.
I'm their puppet, yes, but my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
We need evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Please do.
Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Keijiro, it's him!
After him.
In broad daylight. Oh. This is easy. Oh. I'm just gonna walk normally.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
Oh.
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Tax collection is difficult work.
Oh, okay. We going? This little
Now, who
crawl.
else is behind
Oh,
on payments?
oh.
The trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
Oh. Oh.
What was that sound?
No, nothing.
Quiet. Don't let him find us.
Oh.
Must be hearing things.
Oh.
Ah, drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Okay.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Okay. That was a fun little segment.
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring. Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Even if we did find Mora, we would give it to the trade association.
Yeah.
Paimon.
Let me take a look here. This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
Really?
You aren't gonna come with us?
Come on, man. I'm trying to be nice to you.
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
You know what? That's valid, I guess.
Poor Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Oh, not Kazuha. Sorry. Oh, Karisu?
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making a mockery of the rules here, Keijiro.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Mm-hmm.
Is this true?
Mm-hmm.
You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
The taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Here you go.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do.
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
This is far past modest, dude.
Word has it that samurai in the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Yes.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
You're really asking that question?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
No, don't Harrison him.
What's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
I do. I got your back, Harrison. Don't worry.
You've arrived.
Don't worry, I've got this.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
We were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
Never grateful. I am going... Whew, I'm okay. I just need to take a few deep breaths, work on my anger management.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
And you dare to utter the commissioner's name? You outlanders have no respect for the rules.
Harrison, run. I got him.
Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
No, Harrison!
This is going in a bad direction.
I got it.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Or Tomo's got this. He's a lot more level-headed compared to me.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon, context.
Here's my card.
My card! Toma did not just, here's my card, these guys.
You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Shh.
Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
What the heck? Okay. That's pretty.
lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
Oh my.
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough, we're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Oh, sorry, Toma. Thanks, though.
Thank you so much, Thoma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future. Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Okay. Toma, I don't think this is any less populated than... Okay.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? The Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
So, where did this fixer of Rito thing come from?
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. You should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Yeah, honestly.
Maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. When Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true, and that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree...
Oh. Yeah, honestly though, I'm really glad Lumine is sticking up for herself finally. I never offered to help.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
I have one goal here, to meet the Raiden Shogun.
I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Thank you.
Thoma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
My work on Rito is done, so I suppose this is goodbye for now.
Aw, already?
One more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Bye, Thoma. And there he goes.
Thoma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
There is one problem.
What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Did Thoma forget that too?
This must be the next part of his test.
No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Rito, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Stop there. Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
I don't think that's gonna fly, Paimon.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito?
I wonder if the Kanjo Commission has heard of us.
Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commissioner? Guess it can't hurt to try. Even if Paimon has a few choice words to say about his subordinates. Maybe he's our biggest fan.
This is awkward. Oh, oops. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm going.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see, the Kanjo Commissioner?
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Wait.
Hello, sir.
Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel.
Hehehe.
Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
Oh, thank goodness. He is a fan of ours, Paimon.
Did you get all that?
My sincere apologies.
Nice one, Paimon.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Hey there.
Nice to meet you, sir. The reason we wanted to come and see you was because...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Ah, Paimon.
How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the sea, eh?
Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
You flatter me?
I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
This is true. Also, I just have to say, this is a really cool banner design.
You heard about that too? It's true, all right.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
I'm simply awestruck by you both is all.
You're too kind.
Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people. This makes me wonder whether you might be so kind as to render your assistance to the Kanjo Commission.
I already turned down Thoma. I'm not here for helping people.
Well, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Really? I thought we just told Thoma I'm not here to help people, and now time to run some errands again?
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Qingshin, a flower, grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yeah?
We've picked a few of those before. You want us to go back to Liyue?
No, it's okay. I have some in my inventory, Paimon.
Yes, bring me 300 Qingshin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
What?
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
They don't stay fresh after they're picked.
Too much trouble, is it? I see. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivering. Perhaps you can help with that?
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Oh my gosh.
What gives? How come you don't have people to do that already? Hey!
We're just a little short on people lately.
Huh, a little, huh?
What sort of an explanation is that?
Oh, hello.
Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
There's a girl. I'll consider it.
That's the spirit. Don't keep me waiting too long now.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Oops.
Halt, you two!
Saw this coming.
What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Dear Traveler, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown outlander, after all. It is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you would be so courteous as to meet me tonight, under the glow of resplendent moonlight. Please, do not fret about retainers and bodyguards. I will ensure that their attention shall be elsewhere. I look forward to the pleasure of your company. It's a lightly perfumed letter. Ooh, that's sweet.
So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
Wow, okay, Lumine, a little happy there, aren't ya?
But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
We shared a glance.
Have you been up to something behind Paimon's back?
It was just a glance, Paimon.
Let's ask her tonight and see what she has to say.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
I'm delighted to see you again.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments, and at last we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is I feared that I might never have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lumine. I'm leaving.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
Poor Lumine, she's out. She's just gone.
No, you misunderstand me. Allow me to explain.
Okay, got my hopes up there for a minute.
I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission.
Okay.
My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito. But you are outlanders. Outlanders seeking to get to Narukami Island. It would be regrettable to let such an opportunity pass.
Paimon gets the whole picture now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise.
Seems like a reasonable deal.
To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
We figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was just trying to hold us up here.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few days ago. They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. It was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the shogun.
Seems we need to get off Rito as fast as we can.
I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just so happens that a shipment of goods is...
Ooh.
I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
I got you. Still a little disappointed. Yes, that feels really good. Wait. Toad! I can bring Toad back! You can let me through now.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
Hi.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? And as for this qualified escort...
You dare question my abilities?
Please, do not cause us any further delay. My father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive on time. I'm certain punishment will be duly dispensed if it fails to do so.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this...
Need I remind you of the penalty? If anything were to happen to me en route, I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
I love her.
Chisato can talk the talk. They don't stand a chance.
Yes, my lady. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
You can't really be agreeing to this.
The request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
That's not the problem here.
If we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. There's no time to lose.
Oh, great. Okay, this is fine. I can do this. Crap.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
I got it.
We'll handle it.
What's this about?
Watch out!
So, what
More
the?
monsters inbound! Lady Hiragi, stay close.
What is this?
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is just over there. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission. Consider it a token of my appreciation.
Thank you, Chisato.
My lady.
So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinnojou, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure of it. Who is this Kamaji you speak of, my lady?
Don't worry about it. Don't question her.
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
Oh, dang!
The one you love?
Ooh, sorry, dude, if you had a little crush.
Shinnojou, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
Ouch! Ooh, that's awkward.
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
As you wish, my lady.
What will happen if your actions here are discovered, Chisato?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food or something to that effect.
What the heck? He'd starve you?
Paimon never suspected a guy like him could have a soft side.
If you need food, just, I don't know. I don't know how you'd call me over, but I'll come over and I'll bring you something.
I wish you a safe journey. I'm sure we will meet again.
Bye, Chisato.
Bye-bye. Oh.
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
That's so sad.
All right.
Aww. That's awkward. Ooh.
Whew, we're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Thoma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House.
Oh my gosh, those are foxes! Do you follow like the dogs do? No, you don't. Where's this tea house? Is this it?
According to the letter, this should be the place.
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
We have someone we're here to meet with.
We're not the general public.
You must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
We didn't really sneak in.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
Here's our invitation letter.
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Thoma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye. In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it. Now that we're here, where's Thoma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Oh my gosh, look at that Shiba Inu. He's so cute.
Who forgot their promise? Oh, I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
Oh my gosh,
What? Is that dog talking to us?
He's probably just behind the counter, but that's really funny.
No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form?
Wait, huh? Where did the human-looking Thoma go?
So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
No.
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
I know a dog when I see one.
All right. I've had my fun.
I knew it.
You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister.
I'm surprised you haven't given him one already.
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito.
Oh, I mean, I just kind of ran straight here. I haven't done anything, so...
So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. In all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies.
So how did we do in our test?
You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same, but when the lightning struck...
You mean Kazuha's friend?
So you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly.
So, will we be allowed to meet the Shirasagi Himegimi?
Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. There is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
His name is Taromaru. Hello there. You're the owner? Woof! Ah! Sorry, Thoma. I'm gonna sit here for a little while with this handsome gentleman right here. I love him so much. Screw the mission. Screw the mission. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Where's the puppy? Where is it? Wait, are those gems in the wings? Or are those visions? That'd be very morbid if those are visions, or those are meant to represent visions, but they're eyes. I hate that statue. I don't like it. Sorry. Thoma?
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks, or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
They are visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree.
Why did the Shogun issue the Vision Hunt decree?
I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. She relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
But what do the visions have to do with any of that?
Seems like every god has their own will.
Yeah, but this one doesn't make much sense to me.
This is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
Wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist, and Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Good for her. What the heck was that?
Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
What was that sound just now?
What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
You touched the statue, and then?
I could hear the sound of people's aspirations.
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor.
Right.
That is where visions come from. A person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined.
So, a vision symbolizes ambition and not power.
Time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
I don't like you. I don't like you one bit. Ah, finally. This place intimidates me. Can I go in?
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
I think it's pretty snazzy, but it's hard to top the Jade Chamber.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? Where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
I think I understand.
She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea.
It's okay.
I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Thoma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. We cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can—
I did not come here to start a rebellion.
Oh.
It's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
I'm going to leave now.
Wait, please, don't go.
What?
I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
Okay.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
This is a tall order.
You have my gratitude.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll do great.
I know I'll do great.